Good morning or afternoon, whichever. So I'm here in my apartment trying to hang up my curtains, and there's a nice little breeze blowing through my apartment. So I have been making videos and things on different key subjects that I think are important to certain people. So I'm just gonna say, and I feel that certain people aren't educating their kids on proper subjects, or the schools aren't. I know some schools do, but not every school does. Like up here, like our kids are not being educated about head lice, how to get rid of it, bed bugs, how to keep those out of your apartment, and how to treat them properly so you don't have them. I guess certain towns or certain small cities or whatever, I mean, there are outbreaks of roaches and whatever, and certain chemicals won't kill them. So it's not that hard for your kids to get head lice from school, from kids at your apartment complex or wherever out on the street. If you don't know you have them, and the parents don't know they have them because they're not doing proper head searches or doing the proper things to keep your apartment clean or whatever, if you're not maintaining what you need to, or you don't have a good pest control person to spray your apartment, or they're using the wrong chemicals that aren't strong enough to do what it needs to do to handle the situation, then of course you're going to have bed bugs or head lice or whatever the roaches. I mean, I found out that if you have pet food out, which I never knew this, but, or water, or a place that stays really moist, you can get roaches that way. I'm like, really? So, I mean, and roaches are hard to kill. The only thing that really works on them is boric acid. As far as pests, like bed bugs, those are really hard to get rid of. You basically have to maintain a steady, clean schedule and make sure you go through everything, wash and dry your stuff multiple times, bag it up for like 72 hours to whatever, and then redo the whole process after you've already done the one set of trying to killing them off in the bags. So, and then you got to throw those bags away and put them in new bags, or you know. And somebody pointed out to me, and I didn't really think about it much. Somebody said that if you have something that is a smooth surface that the bed bugs can't cling onto, that like a plastic tote or something of that nature, if they can't hang on to it, there's no way for you to get them. I know some people, like, they caulk their baseboards and around where there are gaps. That keeps 90% of the bugs out of your apartment. But some places don't allow you to do that, and they'll reprimand you or write you up for that, which I think is stupid. But, you know, every place is different. So, that is my spiel for the day. Educate, be knowledgeable about certain situations. If you know certain plants, like citronellas, or keep certain types of bugs out of your apartment. there are other lavender and other plants keep flies and gnats and different things out of your apartment. So if you can use a natural herb or a natural spray instead of the boric acid or some type of chemical, use that. But it's not 100% guarantee that that's going to do it. So you just got to keep up on the cleanliness and do whatever you have to do to make sure that you don't get them or keep on re-getting them. Just like the head lice, you got to maintain and do the chemicals on your hair or whatever, and use a gnat comb, lice comb and whatever. But like I said, education is key. If you don't have proper education, you're not going to know, and you're not going to be able to educate your children. But some kids, not all kids, nowadays kids have gotten to be more headstrong and they think they know everything. So they don't want to listen to education. So I don't know what you're going to do about that when you have one of those type of kids. I guess you just keep on, trying to get through to them and, let them know that certain things are this and that and whatever. But I find it a wonderful video that I'd like to share with people. Just because I feel like we all gotta know about this stuff, and for the people that are not well educated or whatever, this is a good video for you. So I hope this educates you and just makes you look at things different. I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids or what you should or shouldn't do, but this is what I feel that sometimes should be the option for some people, because a lot of people need to, not ought to, but certain people don't know about these things, and you can't teach somebody about it if they don't know about it. Like our younger parents or adults that have never been educated about this stuff won't know about it. So yeah, educate. Pamphlets, whatever you can find to help them learn about certain things, or even if you show them the proper steps to keep your apartment clean or their apartment clean, because pretty soon they're going to be adults and they're going to have to deal with that stuff if they move to a bigger city. A lot of big cities nowadays have roaches and bedbugs. If you live in a place like this, like a Treetop, any apartment complex, depending on how it was built or whatever, if they have any type of gaps, cracks, whatever, you have the possibility of getting some type of bug in your house. And it producing babies and you getting an infestation. And not, like I said, not all the sprays work for that kind of stuff, but boric acid seems to work for some people and some don't. So have a great day. May the spirits guide you in a pleasant way. I'm sorry I rambled and stuff. Have a great day.